Hey guys, welcome to episode number 18 of Kabo TV. In this episode we're going to be talking about the social media game. In business, social media is a great way of advertising your business. I'm going to be talking about how to advertise, what mediums to advertise on, and I'm going to give you a little hack on how to advertise on Facebook. So stay tuned and I'll be back in just a moment to talk all about it. Welcome back guys to episode number 18 of Kabo TV, talking about social media. Look, great way to advertise for your business. Obviously there's so many platforms out there with social media, it can get a little bit overwhelming. I know in my business it can be. You know, we've got things like YouTube, LinkedIn, you know, Facebook, Instagram. You know, what do you advertise with? Who do you advertise? There's, you know, paid advertisements through these mediums. There's free stuff as well. I think sometimes what happens is we advertise too many times through these mediums and we get overwhelmed with them. You know, what I would suggest to do is pick one or two that's relevant to your industry. Now, I know everyone seems to go with Facebook. They set up a Facebook page, which 2 or 3 years ago was fantastic, because obviously the reach that you used to get with a Facebook page was huge. They've recently changed that now, obviously, because they're wanting you to now pay for paid advertising to boost that page, which can be a little bit frustrating, because you used to get a massive wide coverage of a push through your page, through your fans, to push your business. Now obviously it costs you money to push that page out there, which can be a bit frustrating. You know, there is other mediums out there, obviously YouTube, you've got Instagram and Twitter as well. But what I do suggest is, as I've said, is try to pick something that's relevant to your industry. There's no use trying to do everything all at once. Bit of test and measuring to see what works best for you. Now I know inside my industry, I've got a Facebook page, I do a little bit of Twitter, and that's about it. I don't do Instagram. I do a bit of YouTube videos as well, a bit about what we do and how we do it with our services, a bit of instructional videos. Now inside my KickAssBusinessOnline.com website, I do some instructional videos, I do a little bit of Twitter work as well, and some Facebook pages, so that's what I do. A little bit of a hack for you on Facebook, which I use and a lot of people don't do, is obviously with the Facebook business page, is they, as I said, they like to push that paid advertisement out there every time that you post, because the reach doesn't get out to all your likes now. So with your personal page, obviously you have your own friends and family that follow the page. But what I do is I tend to also post some information about what I do on that page, which will get out a bigger reach than your business page. Now, I don't say that you go posting every week what you do inside your business, but that will give you a bit better reach without having to pay for it every week. So what I do, for instance, is in my business, as I say, look, I've just spoken to a client on a phone about some business information or some help that I've given him through my coaching. So then people get to understand that that's what I also do inside my business with my KickAssBusinessOnline.com. So say for instance you're an accountant, you might be able to say on your personal page that I've had a really busy week, and this week I've helped people out with 3 BASs, or maybe you might be able to put up to say that end of year tax planning time's coming up. It's really important for you to get your end of year tax planning done if you're in business. So then people on your personal page, without having to pay for paid advertisement, can understand what you do. So that's another really great little hack there on the side without having to pay for advertisement. A lot of these mediums now are not becoming free, because obviously they've got to run a business. So what they've done, obviously Facebook has started to do this, obviously is really starting to push the advertisement base off their platform. And you'll start to see things like Instagram to do this shortly. Twitter and all these platforms will start to do this. So social media is a little bit of a game, but there is ways of getting out there, obviously using the platform for free. So, you know, social media is a thing that you really need to look inside your business with. It is a bit of a game, but don't overload yourself with it. What I do see a lot of people do in business is they get so consumed by it that they don't really understand, they get so involved with it that they don't really look after their business, they just look at social media. So try to pick the things that work best for their business, test and measure them, make sure they concentrate on what they do there, and then look at outside their business, because don't get too consumed by it, because what will happen is they'll just won't look after their business and it won't work. So that's one thing you really need to do, is just test and measure what they do on their social media. It's the best way to do it. So I hope that little hack helped you on the Facebook side, because a lot of people don't do that, and I do it myself, and it just helps to get that little bit of extra income stream and people to understand who you and what you do in business. So the social media game, I hope this has helped, and good luck with it, and you know, I hope you stay tuned for the next video series of the Kabo series, and we'll see you soon.